Hello everybody, it is a Sunday afternoon, we're not on the bikes, we're here to give you our 2024 ride plans. To be completely honest, I am actually still in my cycling kit because we went on a ride this morning and then I had to go and do the Aldi food shop, take the dog out and not had a shower yet, so yeah, it's not the best.
It's been a busy day.
It's been a busy day and I knew that if I had a shower I wouldn't have taken the dog out or done the food shop, so I just had to, you know, sit in my sweatiness, to be honest with you. But this fleece is keeping me warm because once again we forgot to turn the heating on our ride, so we came home to a freezing cold house. But anyway, that's enough of that. Let's get into our 2024 plans. Excited, Kyle?
Oh yeah.
Right then, so obviously we're going to be doing a lot of Audaxes this year as normal. We've not planned in all the ones we're doing, so we're not going to go through them, but we're just going to go through the events that we've got in the diary. So up first, number one, I'm actually really scared for. On the 6th of April, we're doing the Paris-Roubaix Sportive. So basically, well,
I'm super excited about this.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, massively.
Guys, really excited, I'm really scared.
Well, it's
basically,
iconic.
Yeah, it is iconic. It's also known as the Hell of the North. So basically, it's, as the name tells you, Paris to Roubaix. There's 3 distances. There's a shorter one, I don't know what that one is. There's a 145 kilometre that we're doing. And then there's a 170 kilometre, which is the full route. So we're doing the middle one just because I've never ridden on cobbles. It's all new to me, so we don't want to go all out. And if you do the longest distance, you're kind of on a bit of a time pressure because the women's race sets off behind you, and if you're going too slow you get taken off. So you know, with my confidence on the bumps, we'll probably get taken off, so we said we'll go in the middle group. We
want to finish.
Yeah, but we're doing it with Cure Leukemia. They actually gifted us a place. We are going to be raising money for Cure Leukemia, and we got the place because of my lovely friend John at Santini, so yeah, we'll be representing Santini for that. And yeah, how are you feeling?
Shout out to John.
Shout out to John, the legend. Yeah, John is doing it with us as well. Oh my god, I cannot wait for him to be back on the YouTube. Honestly, if you saw my videos in the Giro last year, he is just hilarious. I mean, I'll be getting him top of the hill dancing and all sorts. So, John, if you're watching, get ready for that. But yeah, I am, on a more serious note, I'm quite nervous about it because cobbles I've never ridden on. But we have scouted out some cobbles in the UK, haven't we? So between now and April, we need to
we can have a practice run.
Get some cobbles on. Although my new turbo my new turbo for Zwift does go like this on the cobbles and like bouncing all over the place. So that's a bit of practice.
It'll be quite mild compared to what the actual feeling is.
Yeah. And just try not to think about it. You know, just say yes to stuff, and then I just think, yeah, I'll just deal with it on the day. But I am looking forward to, we get to watch the pro race after, so that'll be fun. But yeah.
The way I look at it is, it's a free toning board. Do you know the plates you go on at the gym that just vibrate?
Yeah, you'll have abs when you come out.
Paris-Roubaix absolutely ripped because I've just been on this board the whole time.
Not with the amount of snacks you'll blooming eat.
Yeah, that's true.
You'll be eating all the snacks you can get.
So.
Yeah. Number 2 on the list, it is a gravel ride because I do want to get my confidence up on the gravel. So we're doing Dirty Reaver, which if you've heard of it, you'll probably know it's quite a long one. I don't know how tough it is, to be honest. Again, I don't like to look. Well, I do like to look a little bit at the rides I'm going to do, obviously, but I don't like to like look into it in loads of detail in all the videos because I don't want to scare myself. So I just kind of like to go and just do it and see how it goes. But it's a 200 kilometre gravel ride. Starts from Kelder up near Scotland. Is it in Scotland or is it?
I'm not sure. You know more than me.
I don't know if it's in Scotland. I should know this. But yeah, so that's on the 20th of April. Carl knows more than me.
I'm mega excited for that because I like a bit of rough stuff.
Yeah, well, you blooming do. You'll be really confident and I'll be at the back crying. But
we'll ride that together. It's going to be tough.
Yeah. But again, with Dirty Reaver, it's 200 kilometres, but you have a choice of like cutting the route short if you need to. So if we need to, we can. The thing I'm most worried about for this one is the mechanicals, to be honest, because I think on a ride like that, when you're bumping around, a lot could go wrong. So, but I've got my trusty mechanic with me. So I'll be all right, I'll be fine. But yeah, so that's event number 2. So in April, basically, our bums after April are going to be absolutely jiggered because they're going to have been bumped around all over the place. So whack the chamois on, I say, that's what we're going to need.
Mind you, the training will come in handy.
What do you mean the training?
The miles for later in the year.
Oh right, I thought you had a training plan in place for me. I was thinking, I don't know about that.
Not for that.
But yeah, so that's event number 2. Number 3, this is where things start to get real because I'm actually scared for this. So if you followed me a while, you'll know last year I did originally plan to do All Points North, but because I had exams going on at work and I had a lot on with Paris-Roubaix Paris, I decided not to do it. So this year is the year I give it a go. Basically, All Points North is a about 1,000 kilometre self-supported. It's not an Audax, but
no,
it kind of is. You get a brevet card,
really.
I think, but it's not an official Audax, but yeah. So it starts from Sheffield and there's 10 points and you have to plan your own route. The furthest point away is on the border of Scotland. You're not allowed any help with your route planning and you have to be, I'm sort of doing it solo and you can't have any help along the way unless you get a really bad mechanical, which you are allowed to go to a bike shop, but then you have to go back to where you got the mechanical, like you can't cut out of the route or anything. And yeah, completely self-supported. You can't pre-book any accommodation, so if you want to have like shelter for the night, you have to book it while you're en route. Or you can just do what we did on Paris-Roubaix Paris and sleep outside in a bivvy bag and sleeping bag, which is probably what I'm going to do. I quite enjoyed sleeping in a graveyard.
I think.
Yeah, weather dependent, but we slept in a graveyard on Paris-Roubaix Paris and it was great.
Fantastic experience.
But I do feel like that was in the summer.
And I'm not there.
In France, and you're not there, so I might be a bit more scared. But so yeah, I'm going to be starting training. We're going for a VO2 max test this weekend. I'm going to be starting coaching, so stay tuned for that because I'm going to be working with basically UK Bike Fit and doing my coaching through them. So there'll be like a discount code if you want to try coaching. For me, the coaching, I don't want to like turn my cycling into something that I don't enjoy. So I've already spoken to the coach and said I just want some guidance really and training for long endurance, but not taking the fun out of my cycling. So we're going to be doing that. But yeah, All Points North is the first, one of the main big things this year, and I'm scared. But I keep saying to Carl I don't want to do it, and then I'm like, no, but I do, but I don't, and I'm just like, oh, but
you're doing it.
I'm doing it. I'm challenging myself. I'm doing it for the ladies. So yeah, because I do feel like quite vulnerable as a lady on the road on my own, but I'm doing it to prove you can do what you put your mind to. That's what I'm telling myself, and yeah. And anyway, I always just tell myself, you're never too far from a train station. You've got your phone with you, so if all goes wrong, just get a blooming train home, I say. I mean, that's hopefully not what's going to happen, but, you know, it's not the end of the world, is it?
Long gone are the days of carrier pigeons, so I'm sure you'll be fine.
I'll be all right.
Yeah.
I hope. My loins have got a bit more power in them yet. Right, I just would like to point out that I'm actually completely knick-knack right now, so if I'm not as energetic as normal, we went on a Smash Fest ride this morning. I got dropped, so did Kyle, and so did 2 others. It was a drop ride, so it's okay, but oh God, it was cold, it was hard, it was hilly. I was just, to be honest, I was just happy I made it to the cafe at the end without having a heart attack, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, I'm just about warming up. Well, it was blooming freezing, then I got really hot and sweaty, then I got all cold at the cafe because I was just soaked in sweat. Oh, but they did have a nice chai latte at the end, and I had a cinnamon swirl. Oh,
Can I just say, there was no disgrace in getting dropped by that group today.
No, it was,
Because they were super strong.
They were speed demons, yeah. Anyway.
We did a ride yesterday.
We did a ride yesterday as well, so yeah, we're having a bit of a rest now, so yeah. Event number 5. Carl, do you want to introduce this one?
So, on the 27th of July...
Look at his phone there to check the dates.
Months, yeah, because I'm awful with dates, aren't I? Is the National 24-Hour Time Trial. And this year, I'm going to be joining.
You are?
So, I'm actually really excited for this. I'm a bit of a freak when it comes to riding through the night.
Right, let's just say you're a freak. You've ridden through the night once.
Well, twice on PvP.
Yeah, but we did sleep on PvP. You can't sleep on the 24 hour.
Yeah, but I was so good in the night and did a lot.
You were good in the night, but I'm just saying, expect the unexpected with these events.
And I did do a 600 with no sleep.
You did do a 600 with no sleep, so you, to be fair, Kyle will be absolutely fine.
I'm kind of weird and I enjoy that.
Yeah, I do enjoy it as well. I did this 24-hour last year, and to be honest, I absolutely loved it. It was a great event. It's on the 27th of July. The entries are now open, so I've not actually got my entry in yet, but might see some of you there if you fancy it. Ladies, come on, only 9 women did it last year, so come on, surely we can get some more. You can stop as much as you want. If you wanted to stop and sleep, you can. It just means you do less miles, but it doesn't really matter. Just
treat it as an order.
Yeah, treat it as an order. Just go around. You're not allowed to draft anyone. You are completely on your own, but they set you off like 30 seconds after each other at the start. So then, like, sometimes people overtake you, or you might overtake them, all a bit of fun. But yeah, you are riding completely solo, but you can have support. So last year I had Kyle as my support, and he was like handing me snacks as I went round and all sorts. But yeah, that's 27th of July. So last year I did 394 Malones. So my target is to try and hit 400 miles this year, but I'm not gonna put too much pressure on myself, because in my own head, I don't know how I did last year, like it doesn't feel real. So yeah, I'm not very good at self-belief, so we'll just go and have fun. And
I don't have a target.
No.
I'm just going to
I thought you said you wanted to get 400 miles the other day.
Couldn't, no way.
You pretend he doesn't have a target now, and he does have a target. You always do.
I mean,
He's just saying he doesn't have a target, because then if he doesn't get it, he'll be embarrassed.
I don't have a target. No, genuinely, I do not have a target. I just want to go, do it, experience it, and if I like it, I'll do it again. If I don't,
exactly.
Goodbye.
It's weird, because you go through phases on rides like that where you're like, oh, this is great, and then you're like, why the hell am I doing this?
Yeah.
But you always come at the end and you want to do it again. So
well, that's almost like any long distance ride.
Yeah. So that is July, and next up we've got the big bad boy that is going to be the biggest event of the year. I'm really, really excited, but I'm also quite worried that we won't do it in the time just because of what it is. But yeah, we're doing the Miglia 1001, and it's called that because it's 1001 Malones, or 1,600 kilometres. So if you know from last year we did Paris-Roubaix, that was 1,200 kilometres. So this bad boy is 400 kilometres further. It's in Italy. It's on the 16th of August, and it goes from Milan and it goes south. So it goes from Milan south, and yeah, 1,000 around Tuscany. I do know Tuscany's beautiful.
It's going to be beautiful.
It's going to be beautiful, but I feel like when you're on a ride like that, you don't really take in the beauty, because you just,
Just to put it in perspective, there is one stage that's 100 kilometres and about 2,770 metres of climbing.
Yeah. In August, in
Italy.
It's
very mountainous and hot.
It's going to be boiling. Oh, and you have 5.5 days to do it, and you leave at 5 p.m. at night. So we're definitely going to have to practice some Audaxing where we leave at night, because that's something, we need to practice. We're also going to have to do heat training. So we've already been told that we're going to have to go on Zwift, on the turbo on Zwift or whatever we go on, with loads of layers on, with no fan in the summer. So that's going to be great. That's the biggest one we're doing this year, because what we found out is like 4 years in a row there's different ones. So we did Paris-Roubaix, then this year's the Miglia, next year London, Edinburgh, London, and the year after there's one in Spain or Germany. Yeah, so we want to try and do all 4, hopefully. Hopefully our loins can last that long. So that's all our events for this year. Obviously we will hopefully be doing a few more surprise trips along the way, so maybe the Giro might be on again, but there's also some exciting news for this year, that I do have a bike sponsor. We're going to get the bikes in a few weeks' time, and I cannot blooming wait. Kyle's going to be having the hand-me-downs, very good hand-me-downs, let me point out.
They're not rubbish hand-me-downs.
Of Canny, my Canyon, and LB, my Cannondale, because luckily we're both the same bike size, so that works well. But I'm not telling you who the bike sponsor is, because I'm just going to wait for the video. But I just want to say, like, I'm so grateful to everybody that watches these videos, because it just literally blows my mind. I just started this video channel. I never thought it would grow, and it's crazy. But I really hope that I've inspired a few people along the way, and maybe some of you are going to try some Audaxes. I hope I can meet some of you some days. I've met a few of you on Audaxes. It's great when I meet you. So yeah, hopefully we'll meet some of you along the way, and yeah. If anyone fancies the Miglia, we'll be there. All points north, unfortunately, it's solo, so can't see you there. But Paris-Roubaix does have some spaces with Cure Leukemia, so
let's do it.
If you're up for it, we're getting the ferry across. It's really good, because we didn't realise, just drive to Calais. I mean, that's quite a long drive for us, but it's all right. Whip over on the ferry, only an hour and a half on the ferry. Then it's only an hour and a half drive to blooming Roubaix, so absolutely great. We're going to go on the Friday, have a little warm-up ride on the Friday, do the event Saturday, and watch the pros on the Sunday. Get the ferry back. Ding dang done. Excited for that. So yeah, so might see you there. Dirty Reaver's sold out, unfortunately, so we won't see you there, but Miglia could be an option. I think you do have to have done a 1,000 kilometre Audax already to do the Miglia, because Paris was a qualifier. I
think you have to have some sort of pedigree in.
Pedigree? I'm not a dog.
I'm not a dog or a
pale ale.
No, but in some form of a long distance ride
Yeah.
to prove that you can do that sort of
Yeah.
distance.
But we'd love to hear about all your ride plans for this year, so please comment with what
Big
you're
or
doing.
small, it doesn't even have to be big, small.
Like that, yeah, as long as you're enjoying yourself, like even if you're just like doing your first 50 miler, yeah, as long as you're smiling, maybe you could do your first 100 miler this year, your first Audax.
Show me the glorious snacks you're eating.
Oh yeah, show us the snacks you're
'Cause
eating.
that's what I'm about.
Yeah, let us know your favourite snacks. Yeah, this year we will be obviously eating lots of snacks, lots of chai lattes, lots of hot chocolates.
And more dessert.
Yeah. You've got to keep the loins fueled. But yeah, that's our plans for 2024. Sorry we're not on the bike today. We just thought, you know, you're probably not even interested in what we're doing, but you might be. So yeah, that's it really. Don't really have much more to say. We're having a Sunday dinner tonight. Nice chicken dinner.
No, you're just waffling.
No, I'm just waffling as usual. And I'm tired. I'm going to go and have a bath and read a bit of my book.
Let's put our feet up.
I feel like going like this. You know when you get like that end of the ride and you're really tired, then you get a bit hyper because you're so tired. You ever get
I
that?
think that's just called being delirious.
Yeah, I'm delirious right now. Yeah, imagine what I'm going to look like after the Miglia. Oh,
I mean, I was talking rubbish at the end of that, so I dread
at the end of what?
Paris vs Paris,
Yeah.
so I dread to think what I'm going to be like after Miglia. and all
Obviously,
those
we
mountains.
are going to obviously document all of these as well. So you'll be coming along with us for the journey.
There's a lot of mountains to climb, a lot of elevation, but that only makes for good views.
Yeah, good
Fair.
views. I love that. That's
As
what.
long as it's not a night
Whenever I'm
time.
climbing, it's always the views you look out for. But anyway, we're waffling now. Kyle isn't very happy, are you?
Well, Man United have gone 1-0 up against Spurs and I've missed it.
Sorry. YouTube's more important than your football skills, Kyle, or whatever you're into.
My football skills.
I don't know. I'm talking. This is me talking silly rubbish right now because I'm so tired. I need to whack a few peanut butter pitters down me.
I'm going. TTFN. Need to watch me football.
Get that dinner cooking as well. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.